In support of Small Business Month, Scotiabank and Chase Payment Solutions, in partnership with BT, are proud to present Celebrate Local. Let's shine a light on small businesses that make our communities truly special.
As most of you know, we at BT love supporting small businesses because when a small business thrives, the community thrives. So we are continuing a Spotlight series in partnership with Scotiabank and Chase Payment Solutions by introducing you to the brilliant minds behind the innovative tampon brand Marlow. Nadia, Ladak, and Harit, Sohal. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Thanks so much for having us.
Thrilled to have you both here. I know we were just talking about some of your history of how you met and how you came up with this great company. So tell me about Marlow.
So Marlo actually started in our last year of university. We were doing an entrepreneurship final graduation project, and I remember our professor started by telling us to think about a problem that we're passionate about solving. And we didn't even realize that that is how most entrepreneurs and businesses start. We thought, you have to have some big technology innovation, or you have to be the next Facebook, the next Shopify. But really it stems from finding that problem that you're passionate about. We were sitting down as friends, and we have two other co-founders as well. And we started to think about different problems in our lives. And the period care space kept coming up as something that it impacts 50% of the population for 1 week every month for 39 years. And yet we never talk about it. And so we really wanted to spark conversation. We wanted to have some education around this space. And one thing that's particularly stood out was the pain around inserting tampons and being able to bring innovation to a space that has hardly seen innovation. So we really got inspired to create Marlow, which is the very first lubricated tampon.
Yeah, so these are the products right here. Our tampons are made of 100% organic cotton, and that's quite literally the only ingredients. So we're like no fragrance, dyes, chlorine, bleaching, what have you, because we're so conscious of the ingredients that we put in our food or in our skincare, but because there's so much taboo around menstruation, we sort of dismiss the products and the ingredients of our period products, so really emphasizing the transparency there. And yeah, you can pair it with the gel formula to make it easier to insert.
And have you, first of all, let me just say amen, that young women in this space are working towards, really destigmatizing this. Have you run into any roadblocks along the way, specifically with this category?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think even for us, it was sort of like a learning when we first started this project, we were sort of also, this is something that we're getting used to, comfortable with the topic. So now when we approach this topic, even with their community, we sort of have this meet us where you're at, because everyone different, depending on sort of cultural backgrounds or how your parents talked about it growing up, everyone has different comfort levels with it. So sort of making sure that we talk about it in a way where it's approachable to everyone, regardless of how comfortable you are with or without the topic.
And you mentioned your community there. I know your community has played a huge role, not just as your customer, but really as your cheerleader for this topic. So talk to me about them and that importance in this brand.
Definitely. To us, it was much more than just a product. So to your point, we wanted to build a community and almost a movement around the brand because these topics aren't talked about enough. And so Marlow has almost grown to be a big sister to a lot of people, thousands of people across North America. We're going viral on TikTok with 100 million views,
yes,
which is super exciting. And we break down topics like cramps and, acne on your period and all these things that we're so afraid to talk about. We try and bridge that gap and be that big sister to a lot of people so that they have somewhere to turn to when they have questions about their period.
And let's mention that TikTok. Let's mention your socials. Where can people find more about you?
Yeah, you can find us on Instagram and TikTok. It's at Marlow. If you'd like to purchase the products, it's available on our website. We've actually made an optional subscription, and if you think about it, this is the one subscription that you literally need every month.
Yeah, that's the one I would not cancel.
So if you'd like the convenience of that, you can find us on our website. If you want Prime Next Day shipping, we're on Amazon, also on Well.ca, and hopefully in the fall on shelves of some of your favorite grocery stores. So
hey,
keep an eye
let's
out.
manifest that. Marlow, remember that name, and both of you for coming here today. Thank you. I know your dad's a big fan. Do you want to say hi?
Oh, yeah. Hi, Dad.
Big BT family over here. We're so happy that you're here, and best of luck with everything at Marlow.